ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha. Ba da da. Ba da da. I'm just testing the mic right now. Hold on, wait. I gotta look at the preview. Da da. Okay, now the music is a little too quiet. So let's see how that fares. Okay, I really hope that I've noticed a lot when I'm playing the game that I'm really quiet compared to the background noises or the music. And it sort of just drowns out my voice, especially during segments where I'm trying to voice the characters. You know? When I'm trying to do my voices for the characters, I get drowned out by either the background noise or I'm just like way too fucking quiet. Like, probably like this right now. But yeah, obviously, I'm trying to fix it. I'm always trying to correct it. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna get it right. But hey. Here's hoping I do. Anyway. Last time, it was the week of nothing happening. It was the week in every Atlas game where nothing ever fucking happens. It was just talking to people, doing a little grinding, and then talking to more people. But hopefully, the major story event is going to be right around the corner, so let's go do that. I'd never close the fucking preview. Alright. Yeah. What am I doing?
What is it?
Wrong button. Hold on.
What now?
Do I have any quests? No. Ow. That fucking hurt. Did I go on did I go on like shit, my bad. Did I go
Say there.
on the hunts already?
What is it?
Like, I know there was a hunt
God,
for
I am grateful.
Manjula. I think it was a Manjula. My bad, Gallica. I did not mean to press that. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. That's the button. No.
Let's go.
Recruitment Center. That's the one. Yo, yo, yo.
Uh-huh.
I did. Okay. Well, I guess it's a matter of just find people to talk to now.
No.
Let's, my bad.
All right then.
Let's go.
Let's go to San Lomeo. Let's see if we can find anyone here.
But
Closure.
Oh.
Closure.
I want to get on one of those. Oh, where's the guy that was, like, waiting for one of these? He was, like, so sad that he couldn't find one.
lovely. Eh?
Doesn't this gauntlet runner seem rather small? The one I saw at the royal funeral was much larger. If you're gonna buy us a runner, make sure you get one that's... Oh, wait, I didn't even read the speaker. If you're gonna buy us a runner, make sure you get us one as big as that one.
Oh.
That was Luis's gauntlet runner. But I'm not sure we can even afford this one as is. Yeah, what the hell would you even...
Oi there!
Why that? Hello there.
Now, how did I wind up here?
I don't know. I just never imagined the day I'd meet a real one. Perhaps there's some truth to that old story after all. As a boy, my parents would tell me the stories of about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one?
I wonder.
So you grew up on fairy tales. No wonder you've got fairies on the mind. My imagination might improve. Oh shit, I almost fucking clicked that. Hold on. Hold on.
How did I wind up here? What now?
Where would I find it? Is it under party? Details. Here we go. Royal virtues. I am at like 0 for... Oh no, I'm even lower for eloquence. I don't know where the fuck I would get eloquence though, so I'm just gonna get this.
I want.
Let's see.
My thanks.
Imagine that! Getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let us find a table at the tavern. Okay.
Long ago.
Now this story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once, far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. I feel a burp coming on, but I'll keep reading. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering. Yeah. But one day, my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he'd have to see it for himself.
Come on.
So, he defied his elders? Your ancestor sounds like a handful. You know, I just realized, is that voice making it through the music in the background? Alright, let's see if it does. It do. In fact, I guess I could afford to turn up the music a little bit more. Okay, I mean, I guess that's fine. Sorry, I keep interrupting myself. It's not gonna happen anymore. It runs in the family! Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness. Hopelessly lost. A handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully.
Nevertheless.
But then, something bathed in a warm light caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down! You can't cry in a place like this." He was shocked. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy, pulsing with light. He was so relieved his tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine. Suit yourself." And she left. But before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won that day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance.
Oh, yeah?
Huh. I thought the fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart.
When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her, but he never saw her again as long as she lived.
Oh my.
Oh, but would you look at the time? We'd better pick this up again later. If you'd like to know the ending, I'll be around.
Okay. Oh, shit.
All right. Well then.
It's time I got back to the others. Back to the hushed honeybee. I hear a voice. Oh, I can talk to you now.
He seemed promising, but...
Brigitte comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Okay. I mean... Where the fuck is she? Oh, she's on the... Oh, it's telling me that's a rank up. That's a rank up. Oh. I think, anyway. It says it's a red thing with an up arrow. What am I doing? I can fucking teleport to her.
What should we do?
I'm more familiar with the city than you, so feel free to ask me anything.
Stay there.
Okay. Yeah, let's go talk to her.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
Ah, just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. You seem unscathed. So you haven't told anyone about it. So be it. You and I are collaborators now. Well then, shall we discuss your assignment?
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Now then.
Please be voiced. I don't want to try to figure out how you spoke again.
Now then.
Damn it.
This is what I want you to handle. I want you to feel it, feed it, play with it, and generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
There is one odd rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes.
That's a dog? Oh, I guess it is. Is it actually some vicious monster? That's it?
What?
Is that it? That sounds simple.
Yes.
It is.
Hold up. Fuck.
But you can't let your guard down. I mean it when I say I want no mistakes. I'm sure you're aware of the anti-Igniter crowd around here. The fools who believe Igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me.
Waff.
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited. So I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you.
Why hide? She just explained why hide it. Because they'll get to it to get to her.
Why?
But, why are you asking this of me?
You.
Because you're as far removed from my business as anyone could be. In case it bears saying, don't even think of crossing me. Being associates has worked for us so far. You don't want us to become enemies.
Okay.
That's right.
Her name is... No, never mind. Call it what you want.
You haven't given her a name, or you don't want to give her a name? I'm not really sure why, but I've been entrusted with taking care of Brigitte's dog. Oh my god. Can I get rid of the... Get the text box out of the fucking way. I want to see more of the dog.
It seems strangely attached to you already.
The dog!
I see now.
I suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter.
Why do you know that? Did you look into me?
Whoa.
Did you look into my background?
Utterly naive.
My mouth is already getting dry.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of,
Long ago, there once existed an ultimate magic. They say that the hero king of legend wielded a fucking... Hold on. I was trying to find something while reading.
Okay, I got it.
Hero king of legend who wielded a power very much like yours.
Okay. Whee! It's cold, so I put on some sweatpants.
Though I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps.
Whoa, no faith in me. Zero faith.
you.
I'll be frank, Monat. You're bad for business. But that is precisely why I'm going to lend you my power.
Your power?
I'm selling igniters because they turn a profit. But I hate the damned things from the bottom of my heart. But this is a world dominated by igniters. Long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off of the bleeding trodden of the fucking Christ. Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get ever stronger, and the weak are only ever cast even further down.
As it is,
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no?
I can sense Brigitte's fate, expectations, and trust towards me. Yay.
yet still they oppose me. Farewell.
You should go home for today. I'll give you your pay.
I haven't done anything, though. Done already?
Huh?
Already? That's all you want me to do today?
You've exceeded expectations already. You've made the dog like you. Something impossible for me.
What? The dog doesn't like you.
See
Hey!
ya.
25 bucks.
Until next time. We'll be waiting. Or, at least, the dog will.
Oh
Time
shit,
marches
more
on,
money!
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then,
Wrong button.
all right then.
Let's actually go to,
Let's go.
this place.
Hey. And what is it you want?
I got money, so I can, like... Iron abacus. A fucking abacus as a weapon? I didn't even read what that was.
What now?
Equipment. I'm gonna guess it was a armor piece, Damascus vest. Here you go. Now we're beefed the fuck out. Hulkenberg's almost maxed as a knight, so pretty soon I'm gonna have to start switching her to someone else. Ba-da-da-da. Actually, might as well do it now. How do I do it? Archetype. Hulkenberg. She's a tank. She's got like a lot of health, so she needs to be something strong. Okay, wait. Oh, no. She needs to be a mage next. Because whatever this is is an evolved form of the knight. Okay, okay. I guess I'll unlock mage.
see.
Wait, no, that's not mage. I'll unlock mage for... Oh, she already has mage. Uh... I mean, first
Alright.
aid. Yeah, first aid sounds great, actually. So first aid is like awesome for anything, especially on mage, where she regens shit. Stroll pretty soon. I might honestly put him into merchant. Just to have it, you know. Although he's very much a physical kind of guy. He's not technical. He's a frontline fighter, more like. Merchant is literally if you're in a dungeon and you're just grinding the shit out of the place, you know? For more money. Everyone's level fucking 19. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, everyone's level fucking 19 or something. Crazy. Alright, let's head out. You know what? I never even fucking bought anything. I never fucking bought anything.
That will be quite enough.
Oh, right! You do eloquence.
And what is it you...
Bye. Here we go. More revival medicines. More expensive medicines. What the fuck am I hearing? Okay, the remedy, all these are fine. Or actually, let's just get 5 more each. Medicinal herbs, this is whatever. These are also whatever. Well, mostly I'll be using medicine and expensive medicine, but not that often. If anything, I'll just switch to... I'll switch to whatever class has first aid, and then just spam it, and then go to mage, and then regen. It's simple tech, but it's quite unbreakable.
That will be quite enough.
Let's go to the weapon this is the armor shop. This is not the weapon shop. Let's go to the weapon shop and see if there's anything good.
Hello there.
And I mean shit that's so good, I'm going to ditch whatever I have currently for it. Which... Oh my fucking god. No, I'm good, actually, on that one. I wanted to raise my eloquence, so
Hey, listen.
let's talk to the woman up here.
That will be quite enough. Excuse me.
Oh, Mr. Elder Gentleman. We meet again. I still haven't managed to collect many donations for the cause. I'm really sorry to ask, but
Yeah,
Appreciate
I
it.
don't believe it. You really donated. Are you interested in our activities?
yeah.
Gonna be tough. Happy to hear that.
Oh, wonderful. Then please come this way. The Parapus, the
Ugif?
Ugif, the Mustari, and of course, The Elder, too. These tribes are abhorred by the other tribes. Without a great deal of wisdom or skills, it's almost impossible for them to get a normal job. Work is especially limited for them here in the royal capital. You've seen the executioner in this back alley, right? Dirty work like that is all that's available to these tribes. Having a job is better than nothing, though. Those less fortunate must choose between starvation or banditry. Actually, no. There is one other option. Become Ignite's experimentation subjects. But there's no guarantee they'll survive those.
What?
That's fucking terrible.
I don't know about that.
Sign up to be a fucking target in target practice. Fucking crazy.
You be careful too, please. I don't know about the experiments myself, but I do know. Even though they're all over and considered useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development. I don't have many people on my side, and I haven't been able to help many people yet, but knowing there are people like you out there gives me confidence to go on.
Take care.
People like you who see injustice and actually try to do something about it. This world would be a better place.
I can't do this fucking voice, dude. I can't keep it up.
This world would be a better place with more people like that. With more people like that.
There we go. Looks like my support was a source of encouragement for her. I feel like my eloquence has improved. How many points?
All right.
2! I'm out of the white. I got fairy dust.
It's not much, but here. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you hearing me out.
Well then.
We had a hearty exchange of opinions. It's about time to get back to everyone. Back to the honey.
Really coming down.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I missed a sale?
Fine.
Can I rewind?
What now?
Is it possible to rewind a little bit? Load. No. I mean, autosave. Wait, that's now. That's now. Okay, great. Fucking...
What now?
Great.
Oh, I am grateful.
Okay, so I guess something to remember is how much are they on sale for? Or were they were they already on sale?
Listen. Stop that at one. That will be quite enough.
Were they already on sale?
And what is it?
They were. Okay, good. I wasn't paying attention. And then Gallica mentioned them being on sale.
That will be quite enough.
Oh, she's gone. I was actually gonna come back here and raise my eloquence.
This is the pit.
Wrong way. I don't want to go that way. Maybe. If that's where I think it is. I don't want to go to the cathedral. I want to see if the chatty elder is back up there. Welcome to Grand Trad.
Rain? Well, I'll not loiter in the storm.
We'll be drenched if we stay out here.
Aha.
He's back!
Now, how did I wind up here?
What's up, drunk man? Okay, go. This well used to have a hell of a lot more basic magic in it. Once upon a time, it was my job, you know, researching that magic. Damn it.
Now, how did I wind up here?
What's up, Chatty Elder?
Oh, the fairy and the elder. I'm glad we meet again.
Sorry about this. Ba-da-da-da-da.
I believe we are in the middle of a story. Would you care to hear the next
What
part?
do you want to do?
Yeah, let's go.
My thanks.
Let's see. I believe we left off with my ancestor being unable to find the mysterious fairy to thank her for saving his life. We've hit a bit of a time skip here, as this next part concerns my grandfather. Bear with me. My grandfather was
Who the fuck was that to my left?
My grandfather was also a mischievous sort, and one day he too ventured into the forbidden cave and became hopelessly lost.
That's awful.
Wow. Mischief really does run in the family.
Ah, so it does. Anyway, lost in the dark, who should my grandfather find? A fairy, of course. She was beautiful, just as the fairy his grandfather had described. He knew right away it was the same fairy.
Ken?
Again? I'm not going to help you this time, said the fairy, rolling her eyes. My grandfather could only blurt out a confused, "What?" It was the first time he'd even been to the cave, after all. And the fairy said, "Don't blame me if you get eaten by the beast." And that's when my grandfather realized. The fairy was mistaken and for his grandfather. "The boy you're thinking of is long gone. I'm his grandson," he said. The fairy considered this for a moment, then said, "You people die so young." The fairy led my grandfather out of the cave, like she did his grandfather before. The whole time he kept his grandfather's regrets in mind. So before she could vanish, he turned to her and said, "Thank you for helping my grandfather. If you're wondering if history will repeat, I doubt it. My family had to leave that village when my grandfather grew up. So I'm sure you can appreciate how amusing I find it to find a fairy here in Grand Trad. My family's fate seems tied to the fairies."
Well, I'm glad your family got closure with that fairy. And meeting you like this, who knows? Maybe it really is fate.
My imagination went
All
out.
right.
Man, it takes forever to raise this shit. At
Well,
least it
then.
lets you know how close you are. It's time I got back to the others. At least it's giving
Time
you a
marches on,
visual
and the age of a
representation
new king draws
of how
nearer.
close you are to ranking up in each virtue. Unlike Persona, where it's pretty much a fucking guessing game on how close you are.
The announcement is soon.
So, Varden's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his gonna be anyway? Wonder if he's gonna thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral.
Oh my god, what the fuck? My mouth is so dry, I'm starting to, like, chafe. Fuck. At least I can do the voice now.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one.
Ostensibly, the state army is going to get all the credit for taking down that human after all.
We shall know soon enough. So there's little points contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for the events to unfold. The Sanctist's grand announcement is happening tomorrow.
Say there.
All right then.
Oh, they're marked on the map. Ooh.
Let's go.
That's actually great. Since she is here...
That will be quite enough.
Shit. Fucking get me out of here.
What now?
Party. Details. Virtues. Yeah, eloquence is the lowest one. Along with imagination. Courage? I don't know where I get courage from, actually.
Excuse
But yeah,
me.
let's do this. Money! Here you go.
I need a moment of your time. Gonna
Okay.
be tough.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Happy to hear that.
If it's the same conversation, I'll just skip over it. I talked with the activist woman. I may have mentioned it before, but there are others outside of Ukraine fundraising like this.
Take care.
Not sure if you'll have the opportunity to meet them, but if fate would have it, could you hear them out? Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah. My eloquence is going up.
Well then.
Now I can be quite eloquent with my speech, as they say. I feel stupid saying that. Back to the hush, Tony B.
What is it?
I think Fabian raises
What is it?
tolerance. Oh, wait, I can just press X right here. Yeah, that's tolerance. Which I'm good for right now, technically speaking. I should really be leveling up my
What is it?
eloquence and imagination. Eloquence and imagination. And once again, I
It's
forget
time.
to...
Say
The
there.
announcement's tomorrow, huh? Yep,
All right then.
sure is.
Let's go.
San Lumeo Street.
But
And he's here.
Closure A.
Oi there.
Now, how did I wind
Oh,
up
the
here?
fairy and the elder! We meet again! I told you the whole story about the fairy, but if you'd like to hear it again, I don't mind
do you wanna
telling
do?
it.
My thanks.
Sure. I don't know if anyone else in the city gives imagination, but...
All right.
Oh, I just... Thank you for just skipping over it. Thank you.
Well then.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Yes, disaster was averted.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
It is.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctist Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty?
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
As long as you're popular. As long as you're popular.
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Maybe.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we?
This guy is literally
First,
just...
the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much.
The way it just fucking cut to the king's face on a fucking meteor. It's doing the fucking fisheye low, high angle thing when you put a camera to someone's face. I've heard that this guy was supposed to be like a party member, but he was effectively cut down into being the recap guy. The herald that like constantly recaps what's happening in the story. And I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of like him.
The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Well, you're protected by the king.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Or an elder.
You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word.
What about an elder?
From our fair capital, or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
What about an... It's just... I'm sorry. I know that's really loud. My bad.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent, and shall abide by them.
Oh.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Yep, there always
Do
is.
you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Yes. Hello, Fabian.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
No.
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there.
Okay.
She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Oh, am I gonna actually run around?
Where?
Maria, where are you?
Where could Maria have gone? Wait. Oh no.
She went to the Grand Cathedral. She went to the Grand Cathedral. Quick, quick,
Ridiculous.
quick, quick.
This is all right.
Hey, listen. You sound like a damn fool, you know that.
She went to where Grius had died.
I'm out of ideas.
Sanctifex Warden.
What should I do? What's going on?
Well then,
This is all right.
Or no, she didn't. Where did she go then?
What shall I
Louise,
do?
I could see it.
Ah, this is nice. Oh, anyone.
Okay, I don't know where she went then.
This is all right.
How did I wind up here? What in tarnation's going on?
You say anyone can be king, but everyone knows it'll be ultimately come down to Louis or Forden. It's hardly even a contest, but Sanctifex Forden will surely be okay. The storms are just another one of Louis's cruel tricks. No one wants Louis on the throne. People support His Eminence Forden.
Attitudes like yours are precisely what will give Louise a greater voice.
I beg your pardon?
Have you any idea how the poor feel? Your narrow minds will be your undoing. Luis is a fool, but he'll still be a beacon of hope for the city's outcast.
They both have their flaws. Though, I suppose you would be hard-pressed to find anyone more promising.
Look at that.
Tensions seem high.
This is all right.
Okay, I do not know where the hell she went. Hello, can you tell me?
Oh, closure.
Okay, I'm not reading all that, my bad.
What should I do?
Did she go to San Lumeo Street?
So foolish it arouses great
That damn Louise.
What in tarnation's going on?
Excuse me, have you seen her?
Oh, closure. This royal palace is taken to the skies. It's all so scary. Before, during times like this, I could only pray for our safety at the Grand Cathedral, but now I can't even do that.
Stinking believable.
Where the fuck is she?
I certainly can see it being Louise.
Sanctifex Warden.
Excuse me, have you seen her?
Now he's a trustworthy
I've been
one.
thinking of this topic for quite some time, Professor. Wouldn't it be in the country's best interests if you were to become our next king? You are referring to the candidacy for the throne, correct? Well, it certainly presents a most appealing opportunity. Well, I suppose I may deign some fraction of my time to the matter. Solving this country's problems should be child's play for someone of my intellect.
Sanctifex Warden.
Give it a fold, I say.
Maria...
Come off it. Haven't even got me finished warning you.
I don't know where Maria went.
Let's not.
Where the hell... Where is she?
I'm just grand, innit?
I've looked in a lot of places.
What in tarnation's
I don't care who gets it. As long as it's not ridiculous. What you need? His ornament? Ridiculous.
Seriously, where is she?
Hey, listen.
What is it?
I thought she would have gone to the Grand Cathedral.
Damn fool, you know that.
I'm out of ideas. Just can't believe
You,
it.
kid. Am I gonna have to? Is
What's
she
going
in?
on?
She can't be in the recruitment center or anything, right? Okay,
Alright,
she's not in here. What about the church?
Let's go.
Alright then.
What about the
go.
tavern? There's no way she would be in here.
Excuse me.
Alright then. Let's head there right away.
Did she head into the catacombs?
Let's not.
It might have been really obvious where she
What
went,
should I do?
but like I really don't know where the fuck she went.
Well then,
If you say you'll go.
Where the hell is she? I don't know where Maria is. I'm just gonna fucking cheat. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm cheating. Metaphor. Find Maria. Oh, fucker! I was so close!
Louise, I could see it.
What shall I do?
I was so close! Oh, it's you!
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? We can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She went inside. I knew she went inside! What the fuck? I had to approach this one fucking guy? The way her eyes looked. I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming... Fuck. She's been coming to pray for a while. No matter how many glares she gets.
Huh? Why?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
You don't know?
Miss
She
Fabian
doesn't
says
know.
Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
Aww. It's not your
That's
fault.
not
It's
why.
not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
Kinda. Don't worry about it.
It's going
I'll
to be
deal
all
with
right.
it.
Don't worry.
I'll intervene.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
What if I become the king? In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe! Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Aww. Well, let's get you fed then.
Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough.
You're right.
I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Yeah, let's sleep. God damn it. Don't do that again.
Sorry,
Don't do
did I
that in
wake
my
you?
ear.
Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together. Let's do it.
think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Can you read?
Can you read?
Please. I'm clearly no scholar, but I was once spoiled enough to have a private tutor. Right. Let's have a look then.
I really love the fucking
Interesting.
art style.
It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but
I mean,
it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration?
I would imagine so, but that's what happens when you transition from a monarchistic society to a democratic society. Because that would be, well, democracy. Not necessarily a republic in this case. Because the king's magic enforces the idea of democracy as it's like a hard set rule of the kingdom right now. Whoever gets the popular vote is the king.
Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, Does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
What? I'm already asleep, damn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Actually snoozed through his fucking internal reflection. Unbelievable.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Okay. What is it about?
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
Yeah? What?
Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
Like if you reverse engineer
That attack took
a
place
counter
years
curse?
ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
Yeah, you're right.
Little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. You wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
Okay. What is it?
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
Let's join it. Let's do it. We need a plan. Then we can take action. As an elder, I'm an outcast in this city. I think this gives us an advantage here. We enter the tournament.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us?
Yeah.
Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Me?
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit, but it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right.
I'm reminded of the words the prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Okay, please continue being the tank. I inherited Grius's journal. Yay.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me.
No.
I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Kinda. I'll admit I'm nervous. I have to carry on his legacy.
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
I'll do it for you.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Yeah.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh?
Yep.
Your Majesty.
Oh, oh yeah, funny guy. Funny guy right here. I'll never actually succeed. I hadn't thought of that. That's the plan.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back.
Yeah.
Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Aww. Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
Okay. To the recruitment center. Oh, we're already here.
This should be the place, right?
Yo, we want to enter.
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Hey? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
Yeah.
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you.
Yeah.
You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Well, we're gonna have to kill a human. You know?
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Okay. What do we got? That's just a big fucking poster to
Looks
join
like
the
everyone
guard.
else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
You lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see.
Let's kill a
Ugh, he's
bandit
horrible.
captain.
Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Who the
Do you have any idea who that is?
Who the fuck is this? Who the what the fuck is this thing? Oh my god. That outfit is horrendous. The hair, the jewelry, the outfit, what the fuck is wrong with you? And the dog?
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal?
We are the real
Any
monsters
idea
all
what he's
along.
up to?
Stop his evil
Maybe
deeds.
he just wants to stop the criminal's evil deeds.
We've got more important things to worry about.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme?
Yeah.
You three must be heaven sent.
Who are you?
Please, would you listen to our plight?
Well, I know who you are. I've seen you before, but like... I don't know your name.
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south.
A
The
town
bounty
to the
on
south.
Heisme is up at my behest.
Okay.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't
He's
the
not
guard handle
alone.
it?
He's got a whole gang
That's the
behind
trouble.
him.
He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
Oops, I tabbed out. How long is this game, by the way? I don't know. It's like June for us. I think, anyway. We would never laugh. We want to help you.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Ah, thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Martira, the old castle type. Please, make haste.
Okay. Like now?
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Oh, you want me to actually, like, walk up to the board and do it, right?
Look at that.
Almost all the requests are gone. The only one left worth taking is this bounty for a Heimsmay. What did Stroll think we'd gain here? I guess let's take this Heimsmay out at the window.
Hello.
Oi, oi.
Oh, what's a witness snapping like you doing here? Don't tell me, are you actually thinking of participating in the tournament of the throne? The audacity of youth. Oh, that's rich. A mere fledgling, with no history or expertise to speak of. As king? The idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age, one with years of experience. And yet upstart school children like you and Luis dare to. It hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give you the eulogy at your funeral.
I suppose he's a candidate too.
Hey!
Hey, would it be alright if we accepted the bounty contract for Heimsmay? Heimsmay?
Heimsmay? You sure you can handle it?
You can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Of course I can. You're an odd one, alright. Either that or you're just green. It's a Martira. You can probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
This is the main story,
Let's
right?
call it.
Okay, we got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements.
Did you get us
How
some?
best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Okay.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Sanctifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Okay. Hands are cold. The opening ceremony for the tournament
Let's
is tomorrow.
rest.
We should probably stay inside and rest
Well
today.
met, eh?
Hey, we hope you could staying at the inn for some time.
I'd really like to, but
So you like it here too, and you're one of us. Well, whatever it is that you end up going, be sure to come see Maria and Fabian again. Not that it's really my concern, but those two seem to like you a lot.
Hey.
I asked Fabian for a map of Martira. She gave me the one from Greece's personal effects.
It covers all the main roads. We may have found one in town, but a military map always has more details.
Yeah.
Fabian continues to be our anchor. To pay her back, let's achieve our goals.
Now then.
Our preparations seem to be proceeding without issue. Well, apart from one massive, overtuned uncertainty. Never mind. Forgive me my mutterings, just please do not be surprised, no matter what we are presented with.
Don't push yourself too much.
Tomorrow you depart. Maria will assuredly miss you dearly. So please come back and say hello whenever you can. Even if it's only every once in a while.
Thank you, Fabian.
Hello.
I've decided I'm heading to Briarhaven. It's much too boring just to spend my days at the inn. I'm gonna see that so-called exhibition for myself. Goodbye, Elder. You do well to see the world too someday.
Fancy a bit of him?
You got info for me, buddy? Absolutely not.
Just.
I guess let's go sleep. Maria. I haven't seen Maria since I came back from the recruitment center. I wonder if something's wrong. Man.
What?
Ooh, what the fuck is this? Oh, those are flowers. Okay, I thought it was like a helmet of some kind. Alright, I guess let's sleep.
Good night. Can I come in?
Maria! Come on. What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Well,
You
you're
wanna
all
read more?
leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be
Yeah.
cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
You don't have to worry. I won't tell her.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said.
Yep.
And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
Yep. I know, it sounds like we're gonna go die,
Please
but...
come back home safe.
Yep.
I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
As long as I got 30 revival medicines, I'll be fine. It's a promise.
It's a promise.
Alright. Promise?
Yep.
The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
I can do that.
This one's important.
Promising returns. Oh shit. Well, now I gotta do it. Curative honey roast. What?
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
Okay. What is it, Hulkenberg?
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
Yes.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains
Sure
me
isn't.
to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Hold on. Hold on. My fucking feet are cold, so I'm wrapping myself up in a blanket. Haha. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Yes, I remember. When you got me thrown out. Okay, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. She attacked after they fucking started killing people. Yeah, but I do.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
Banned?
You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you.
Why are they
I've sometimes
banned?
wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents.
Oh, obviously.
Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Probably says that, like, the church has no power over people or something. Everyone has their own right to exist.
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate.
Maybe.
No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good.
I mean, it's good to have.
I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then.
Yep.
It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength.
Yes, it is.
My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
That's what we call, I don't know, a sacrifice.
Time
Don't
marches
sacrifice
on,
yourself.
and the age of a new king draws
Oh, I didn't
nearer.
fall asleep when talking to her. Amazing. Oh? Hello. Who is this? What kind of fucking hair is that?
Juna!
Lady Juna!
Juna? Oh, wait, is this the, forehead? Is this big forehead that I keep seeing around? Please be big forehead. Oh my god, it is, I think.
Far away sky.
Holy fucking shit. Hold on. I thought she was like a princess or something, not a fucking, not Taylor Swift.
As here we stand, let us greet the rising dawn hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let life be let my wish echo.
Am I gonna get fucking in trouble for this playing? Please don't mute this part of the stream, Twitch. I beg you. Twitch, please be kind. Do not mute this part in the VOD. Thank you. You have such a big fucking forehead, though. Holy shit. Her worst nightmares are her bangs. Also, what the hell are you wearing? I just noticed. What kind of fucking outfit
Even
is
I'm
that?
feeling the heat.
Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
You got it.
Wow, a Sanctist crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Okay. Good speech.
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctists have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
He's just not fucking here. He's just not here. He might show up like right now, though. Like, what am I supposed to do?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men?
Yep.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis.
Was he?
Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward.
Roger.
By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea.
What the hell? It's a
Uplifting
hippie.
the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Oh, everyone went silent.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And, if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your
Who the hell are
brain!
you? Don't crash into the fucking... Oh my fucking god.
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash! Whoa!
Save him! Oh shit. You fucking dumbass.
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a
Damn it!
full roster!
My fucking controller unplugged.
Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land! Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown! For the people, for the throne! Let the games begin!
This is just Steel Ball Run.
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on!
You can fly! I can't!
So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Damn, this shit's fast. Hey! I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this a part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec!
Whoa, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Ah, can you hear me? Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much.
You're just as crazy as this runner!
I'll take that compliment, little lady. Now then, let's have some coordinates for a little test run.
What is happening right now?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Martira, Old Castletown, I think? It should be a ways south. Oh, does this mean 3 days to get there?
This place here.
Wow!
Yeah, okay, Martira. Here it is.
Down to Martira, eh? On this craft's legs, I'd say that'll be 4 days. 3 days... 4 days, 3 nights about.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights? That's a great deal faster than a carriage. And surely the roads will be safer on that at that kind of speed. Very good. Now cinch those bridges, chaps. Full steam ahead to Martira, Old Castletown.
Okay.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Oh, fuck it, I'm in for the love of the game.
Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's amazing. Not interested. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That
maybe.
man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Noble District Underhall. What?
Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in.
Your hair's orange now.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
Holy shit, that's bigger than I thought.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders?
No. I like Neurus.
You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... It is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it.
Yes.
I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Alright, I like you.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
We can count on him. If we die, we die together.
We can count
I
on
don't
him.
like that one.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely.
He's
Then
a monster,
again,
though.
'Tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I think it's fucking... I trust all of you.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
He's
Then
a monster.
Again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine.
Okay.
After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, If you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Yeah. I like it. I like him. I like his energy. The Gauntlet Runner has various energies for... Okay. You can also use... Visit... Okay. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on your way there. I've never been in a Gauntlet Runner. Kinda wanna see what the engine room's like.
Alright then.
Well, shit. Fucking what direction does this go?
A carriage can't begin to compete with the Gauntlet Runner's speed. I suppose they've earned their reputation. That I'm in constant fear of losing my lunch is far from ideal, but once I'm used to it, I'm sure the journey will be pleasant.
The runner makes a smooth ride, at least. Eccentricities aside, he certainly earned his title as court engineer. That said, I'm more concerned with its unseen workings. I do hope he hasn't made any dubious additions.
Bell? Pantry.
What's this?
This is mellow milk and fragrant spice. Okay. Free food. Washroom, toilet.
Incredible!
Wow, so the room's made for bathing. Can we really just hop in mid-ride and take a real bath?
Now that I could get used to. I call first dip.
Hey!
Were you just going to stride up and strip nude? Where do you think you are? Unacceptable.
You really? It's a bathing room.
Oh,
not to mention, no running water yet. Working on it.
Damn.
Unacceptable.
Wow, no fucking water. Food shelf.
Got it.
It's a kitchen. I can prepare meals here. Meat, oven. If you put them over a fire, but is that really true? Washing area, cooking table, cask.
Got it.
I'm stuck. I don't know where to go.
Got it.
Cask. Fuck. Books are a mess. Okay. Too technical for me to understand. Alright, where is... This is the bed? What the fuck? It's a pod! I guess that's to be expected, though. What the fuck?
What's this?
Seems to be a big barrel. I wonder what it's used for. You seem to be running in a circle, though. Like around that, sand dune. Engine room corridor. Here we go. More! Here you are. some unique items that lined up here. Nearest's personal belongings, I think. Man, I feel cold. What?
This?
Wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
Best time in a gauntlet runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too. It's called a runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on this old girl's inner workings. The gauntlet runners use magma crystals as fuel to run, you see. It used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the gauntlet runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified its craft with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark. And the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Gauntlet runner activities. Oh, try using the kitchen reading. Oh. Now I can. Okay, washing machine.
This?
Max MP.
Understood.
Max MP sounds great, actually. Let's go talk to more, actually.
Now, where was I?
My fucking nose is getting stuffed up.
Oh.
Why? That's a new archetype. Might I ask for a demonstration? Pet.
That's a good kitty.
El Gato! He seems to be in a good mood. I think he likes you.
I've been waiting.
So your journey has begun. May you meet all manner of people across these untrodden lands. Archetypes are influenced by the connections of the heart, so to speak. Which means the more hearts you encounter, the more your own might grow. I sincerely look forward to seeing what your journey will bring to my research. Well, I'm good on studying archetypes for now.
I'm counting on you.
The gunner. Well, that probably have a link with the nearest then. Oh, hello.
Speaking of...
Eurus said he got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hushed Honeybee. Oh shit, let me see. Oh wait, this is the kitchen. Let's get cooking. Ooh. Potential recipes. Oh, okay. Coney stew recipe. Holy shit. Holy shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on now. I've already been in here, right? He's about to fucking throw up. I feel drunk. Are you okay?
Sorry.
I'll survive. I can handle the swaying of the carriage, but this... It's another beast. Seems I'll need to learn to endure it. I feel sick.
Right.
I feel refreshed after spending some time in the bathroom. Bam, bam, what's this do? The bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books I could read are... Let's go for this one. This appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Okay. Oh, shit, I can't exactly fucking wrap myself up in this. Looks like a book that'll really expand the mind. Want to read it together over by the window? If I read this book, I may gain more imagination. Why not?
Actually?
To be honest with you, I've realized something. There's so many things in this world which, very simply, I don't understand. There's so many things I've learned since we started traveling together.
You've matured, same here. The world is vast. You've matured. Yeah, let's go with that. You've matured. You grew.
Now we're talking.
You've really matured.
What?
What are you saying? That it was immature before? It's not like you knew anything about the world before I did. Hey, Mona? I know this time we're traveling for... I know this time we're traveling for our mission, but if all goes well, I want to go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want.
I hear you. Sounds like fun. Sounds like... Either sounds like fun, or I honestly like... I'm gonna write a book about it.
So then...
Should I write a book about our travels?
Sweet!
Good idea! Just make sure to include me as a co-author, alright? Of course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I'll have to keep working hard. Well, can you think of anything I can do to help you out?
Teach me more, always encourage me. You've already helped me plenty. Keep teaching me stuff. Just teaching me and telling me things is great.
I'm not really all that knowledgeable, though. If that's how you feel, though, I'll gladly tell you every insight I have. With everything we've been through recently, I've realized that knowledge is an invaluable asset. I want to keep experiencing new wonders. So let's never stop learning together. Blah, 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 blah. This conversation kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Let's keep reading the book for a bit. It describes a new world. If a place other than this really exists, I'd like to visit someday.
It's called Persona.
All right.
I got 4 points to it. There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick it up from here next time.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Desert camp. Okay.
Establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. It just turned fucking dark, holy shit.
Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journeys with your allies. Give it a try. 3 days until we reach Matira. Oh my god. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? That sounds like a damn good idea. What the fuck is this outfit? I know I ragged on that one guy for a terrible outfit, but what the fuck is this color palette? Campfire. There are insects gathering by the campfire.
Yep.
Oh, apparently you can eat these bugs. Well, according to Hulkenberg anyway. I should try and catch one. Dream Eater Moth. I should use it as an ingredient. Okay. I mean, I know insects are very nutritious, but I do prefer... I won't turn it down, but I do prefer red meat over insects like crickets and stuff. I've never tried scorpion, though. That's honestly something that I'm worried about because, like... I don't know where the venom is kept inside of a scorpion. I've never actually looked into it. But I imagine that I would just want it without the stinger. Like, that's all I want. No stinger. If I'm gonna eat a scorpion, I don't want to fucking have the roof of my mouth get fucking jabbed by its stinger. Anyway, what's up, Neuros?
Your thoughts?
Oh, how's that right, eh? Smooth as butter. Luxurious as a palace. Smooth as butter, luxurious as a palace. Awe-inspiring, tear-jerking.
Absolutely.
This runner's such a guilty pleasure. Though, credit where it's due, my tinkering certainly helped make her what she is. Though, full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about the terrain if she could just fly. But that's a story for another day. Off you go. Better get your 40 winks.
Okay. Hello, Stroll. Oh, you got imagination on the brain.
Hey.
Fuck it.
Hey, are you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while?
Fuck yeah. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Stroll, maybe I can hone my imagination. Why not? I forgot to talk to Hulkenberg. Oh well.
Now then.
So, next up is Matira. It feels like just yesterday, when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I'd once thought magic was like this has only existed in heroic tales of times long past.
Speaking of
which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power the hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends?
Power isn't everything.
What's that about it? Oh, I see.
Ah, I see. As kings, they had to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well.
Then,
if we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though, all this does make me wonder, just how many more of these powers are still out there?
According to the game, like 30 something. I don't know. I counted the chart. It's like close to 30. I felt my imagination grow as Stroll and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
All right.
Okay, I got about half an hour left. So I'll just go until the you know, until we get to Martira. Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Stroll and I talked for a while.
Time
Money.
marches on, and the
Where's
age
the
of
money
a new
coming
king
from?
draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to be a number on this runner? Going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through this desert this fast. But, just keep an eye on the road, okay? Near us?
Please don't crash into the side of a fucking mountain. We'll arrive in Martira in 2 days, huh?
Whew, I didn't realize how long it's been since we took a well-earned break. Hey, what are you trying to do here?
Pantry. Can I go again? Oh my god, I can't go again. I can go again.
Huh?
Rock beans and gauntlet shrooms. What the fuck? Can you just like skip every day and just go to bed? Can I go down here? Ooh, fancy. A magic igniter. Enormous compared to those used by the army. If I recall correctly, it uses magla crystals as fuel. I've never seen an igniter like this before. Yeah, it's a fucking heart. What the fuck? It's actually doing it. It's actually fucking oxygenating. It's oxygenating. What the fuck? Or, well, no, I guess not. That doesn't go through the heart. That goes through the lungs. I'm stupid. Huh. Wisdom is already really high, which is what Hulkenberg is trying to do. Stairs to cockpit. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard. Perhaps I should stay away for a while. Oh, can I go to the upper deck? Like this? Watchtower. What the fuck? There's dragons! There's fucking dragons out here! What the fuck? Also, why is it all gray? What the fuck is this place? There's a fucking dragon out there! What the fuck? Let's go to the deck. Okay, well this is where the campfire was, I think. It's just a fucking dragon flying around. I think it's getting closer. I think we're actually, like, catching up to it. Oh my god, I think we are. I think we're about to intercept it. Maybe? Nope. It's about to fly over us. The hell, man? Where are you driving us? You up there. Where are you driving us? Anyway, there's really nothing else to do, and I want to level up something that isn't wisdom, so Stroll, you're up.
Hey. Hey, Monarchs. Good time. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you've got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles.
Maintaining my weapon might help me improve my focus during a fight and hone my courage.
Now then.
Right, let's have a look at your blade then.
Got a moment?
You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence doesn't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory, and not just mine. All the ruined hometowns.
Hey!
How about you? I shared my plan. Let's hear yours. What do you do once the fight's over?
I want to help. I actually really like that idea. Sure, traveling is nice, but I honestly want to help people. I'd like to help you with rebuilding.
Huh, are you serious? I'm a bit relieved to hear that, to tell you the truth. I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of its monsters, not leave it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals.
Oh, you mean like that one captain that just fucking sold us out to Luis?
They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people. Just like Luis.
We'll fight for
Look
change.
at that.
I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree. But seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you are captain. Truly. You've resolved to stand on the front line of our fights. So it's only right that you lead. Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
You are right, but now it's as much your mission as it is mine now.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know? To act with such conviction. How does one become so bold? Bold.
I waver sometimes.
No.
I do have moments where I waver.
Suppose we all do. But you manage to keep a cool head when you do, unlike me. That's why you are our captain. All this to say, I have faith in you. We've more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of his justice. They're free to make their choices, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who it'll end up being after all this.
Alright.
Anyway, this sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up.
Caring for my weapon has fortified my will to fight.
Now then.
Yeah. Oh, I'm fucking level 2. Okay, maybe next I should go for eloquence. If I can even do eloquence. I don't know if there's anything for eloquence.
Courage.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
I spent some time with Stroll honing our weapons. Ow.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Ahoy! Break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy,
a
resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Cool. Like,
here we are. Shall we get a closer look?
What the fuck? Yeah, this is kinda...
Wow.
What the hell is this?
Oh wow, it's so pretty.
That's...
It's not just the leaves. The whole area has been painted red. Yeah, it's got red fucking mist everywhere.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead.
How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert?
I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here.
If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery.
Nearest pulled a sheet of paper and brushed it from his pocket, and a brush from his pocket, and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Wow, Nearest. How did you get so good at drawing? He draws up blueprints. You gotta be good to draw them up.
Ah, my boy. Meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake.
Wasn't it for research?
But...
I thought you needed this for research.
All the pertinent information I need has been etched into my very mind. I can make do without the sketch itself. Thank you.
I received Nearest's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there!
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place.
The next time we're in Grand Trad, I should give this drawing to Maria.
Huh?
A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification?
Precisely. Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its occurrence color portends.
Probably bad ones.
Took a brief detour, but I feel that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Okay, so my wisdom went up anyway. Cool, I'll take it.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Ooh, fucking cold. We'll be in Martira the day after tomorrow.
Wonder what kind of place Martira is.
Lumaby. Grand tread could dazzle even in the darkest nights. Out here, you can barely see the horizon. It's a comforting reminder of home, if I'm honest. I just couldn't appreciate it from a swaying gauntlet runner. Are you feeling better now?
Yeah.
Yes, I ate a bit, and that helped. I almost envy Hulkenberg's ability to eat anything. Anytime, anywhere. I haven't always been this weak, but the swaying takes me back to times I'd sooner forget. After I lost my home, I was tossed between relatives, and each time it began with an agonizing journey in a rocking carriage. I suppose that's why I find my mind drifting to Halia. I often wonder how the people who survived are faring now.
Well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit?
By recalling the past and planning, yep. Imagination, okay. Sure. What the hell am I looking at? Okay. Well,
This power we've awoken to. I've all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their own unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that?
it's cool. It's bizarre. I've never seen armor like that.
True, the designs do set them apart. But it was not their actual appearance I meant to ask about. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not, then, the very condition to awakening our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting, and why it cannot be maintained for so long. The ravenous appetite I have had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves.
Yeah, please don't eat us out of please don't eat us out of house and home.
Now then.
Oh. Sure. Thank you.
Imagination.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious
Kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. It's getting quite late, but we've quite a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you.
Alright. 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 Hulkenberg and I talked for a while.
Time
Agla.
marches on, and
I
the
keep
age of
confusing
the
it for
new
money.
king draws nearer.
Oh my god, this thing is so fucking rough looking.
Finally!
Hey yo,
We're
chill.
out of the desert!
You're gonna get fucking blown away.
Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the fuck just happened?
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
Did we just get sniped by? Oh, hello. Are they beefing, and they hit us instead, or are they both ganging up on us? They're beefing.
My star is rising. Ah!
They're both beefing.
Sanctism will reign!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Godot, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
That should also be an act of aggression. It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's
stuck
gauntlet
out
runner.
in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs.
What the
That
fuck?
crier is there too.
The fuck is he doing here?
Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel even if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's help out.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
Am I gonna fucking control
There
this
should be
thing?
an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Oh, is it a fight? Have boarded the deck. Oh, I didn't know we were getting into a fight. Oh shit, I would have saved.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place!
Shit.
Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Are you prepared? Take that!
By the chivalrous spirit of the night. Hold on. By this power. Scour!
By the sworn oath of night, to save a grasp for all that we strive for!
Let's do this.
This is nothing.
Take this!
Only a flesh wound.
What could you hope to achieve?
Brace yourselves!
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Hack and slash! By the chivalrous spirit, let's work together!
All right, let's go!
Come on!
To him.
By the sworn oath of night. Allies, together!
Let me help!
Pierce through them!
All right!
Let's go!
Smite him, Hulkenberg!
What could you hope to achieve?
Are you prepared? I'll crush you!
Right on target!
Behold
Nice one,
my
Stroll.
power!
By the sworn oath.
That's your opening, Captain!
We stand together!
Coordination is key!
I'll run you through!
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed
With these
to your
fists, stepping back!
Brawler!
I'll cut you down! Sanctism
He's resisting
is supreme.
everything now.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of Sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Hang
brothers.
in there!
Sanctism will reign!
Here they come.
Let's set it up!
We'll team up!
You hit their weakness!
State.
Join
That's
with
your
me!
opening, Captain!
Perhaps not this. I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right in
can't
their
afford
weak
to-
spot.
Brawler!
Take that! They die hard!
State. So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of Sanctism.
Are we gonna get protected?
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ha! I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here!
Yes. Oh, you're here too.
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I guess you live to see another day.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
I
Nothing
could
so
ask you the same
saucy.
fucking thing.
I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough.
Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
She's a fan, isn't she? She's a fucking fangirl. She's a Swiftie. She's a fucking Swiftie. Also, Nearest is fucking tweaking back there.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
But that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
I'd know the
he's
anywhere.
looking at the Gauntlet Runner. Well, I mean, I figured, but like, he was
Yes,
still
those are
tweaking back
quality
there.
parts are no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
You have to realize, we are not from this. I am not from this kingdom. Well, I kinda am. But I've been gone for like a decade now. And I just recently came back.
Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Huh? Is that Luis?
An airborne Gauntlet Runner. He's actually finished it.
Is that Luis? It is. Oh my god, he's here. Who the fuck are you two?
My lord Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Supporters.
We're your supporters.
Hence your retaliation against Godot, then?
He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side? And you have a Gauntlet Runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? I can't say that. To become king, I mean, I could be straightforward and honest with him. Well, I mean, that's not honest, but like, I could just say, yeah, I wanna go against you. Fuck it. He might see us as an enemy.
Hey, I know you want to get this right, but this is no time.
Alright, to help you.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now?
The fuck?
So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of swordhounds.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use
First
magic
off-
without igniters.
First off, lower your fucking voice.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
You named your dog Hector?
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Jaime, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Can I save my game?
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Doesn't sound like nothing. I don't think it is.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
It doesn't sound like
Ah,
nothing
No
exactly.
hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but
Oh, does she?
I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camero or some such.
Dog. We're heading to Martira. Maybe I should look into Camaro when we get to Martira.
This one's important.
Brother, we are heading to Martira. We can go there if you want. We left Nearest, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I would really like to save, you know...
So we'll arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking.
Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated.
Apologies. I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That's when I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Can I save?
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Hey, maybe. It might have been. It sounds good. We took out this monster that's plaguing our civilization. Please keep us in the tournament.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
That's kind of rude. Wow.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctist Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
All fights have casualties.
But surely all fights have casualties.
I suppose. There is truth in that.
Hey, read the room, will ya?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our
Oh
sakes.
god, they're using Scottish shit. They're using Scottish fucking terminology. Dinna.
Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Oh, what's the speciality?
You've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
Oh, she loves
You
trying
chaps
new
go
shit.
on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Okay. I want to save my game so I can actually go to sleep.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm.
Oh.
It's Martira's culinary speciality.
That's actually...
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good.
So...
Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
Oh my fucking god. The fucking Sprite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great. Let's fuck it.
Looks great.
Let's go.
What is with that smile? Not you two.
The rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Okay, now you're Okay, now you've lost me. What the fuck do you mean it twitches a little bit? What the fuck is wrong with you? Everyone had the same fucking reaction.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
15? What the
I'm
fuck?
told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
My bad, sorry. So over there. My bad. What the hell is this? Rival Gauntlet Runner. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let's see here.
That's Giant Sandworm's nest.
Let's see.
That's Rival Gauntlet Runner.
Let's see.
That's Sans Camp.
Here's where we are now. Let's...
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's save the town together. Just have her reward ready. Wow, no. Let's save the town.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, God, please no.
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
Is your entire is your entire culinary culture revolving around the fucking sandworms? Do you not have like boars or like even muskrats? Do you have nothing but worms?
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
What the fuck is wrong with you? The fucking sand.
'Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Alright, Morris. Fucking... I'll dig your fucking horns into the sand.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I've had a spacious bed.
Exactly.
We're gonna meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, alright? Okay. That is all I got for tonight. I've actually got that's actually a surprising amount of progress. Oh wait, what am I doing? Wait, which save is my... I'm gonna guess it's this one. Alright. Hell yeah. I feel like I did more today than I have in the past 3 parts. But anyway, I'm really enjoying... I'm actually quite interested in how this game is gonna... There's gonna be a twist. Everyone knows that these games, JRPGs especially, just have like a twist about 2/3 of the way in, and it's gonna completely flip over everything, and it's gonna be like a fight for reality or whatever. But anyway, that is all I have time for tonight, because I have to be up in the morning. So, tomorrow, I think I'm gonna play some more Star Wars Outlaws, just a little bit. And then Saturday I will continue more of Metaphor here. And then hopefully by Monday, I can start playing the Alan Wake 2 DLCs that I've been so meaning to fucking play for a while now. I'm still trying to get through the final draft, which is New Game Plus, but, you know, once I finish that, I can do that. I can do it. Now anyway, I am heading out for tonight. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Peace.